Yes, we're back. We're back again in Fernbus. We're back again, and this time for something new. Yes, as we've completed the map now by visiting every town, I thought I'd do something that I discussed a few weeks ago, a month ago, some time ago in a video, and that's go through all the coaches now available in the game and have a look at them. See what the different lengths are we can get, have a look at what all the buttons do, whereabouts the dash layout is, have a look at the luggage compartments and take them for a drive. And I'm going to take each one of them on the same drive. So we get a bit of motorway, we get a bit of twisty roads to see how they go. We'll also take some passengers along the way and take you along the way. So grab that guidebook to testing things in Fernbus and let's go. So yes, hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to Fernbus indeed. Haven't started at the main menu like this for a long time either, because of control issues. So yes, the plan is to go through all the ranges of coaches we've got in the game and have a look at them. Pick one from each range. I'm not going to test each length of each coach. And then have a look at all the switch gear, have a look at the luggage compartments, have a walk around it on the outside, and then take it on the same drive. So we get a bit of motorway, a bit of twisty road. So if I click on Start Game, here's the drive we're going to do. We're going to go from Erfurt, where TML are based, who create the game, and we're going to go from there to the Treff. No, it's up there, isn't it? We're going to go from there to the Treff Hotel Panorama. So we get a bit of motorway to test it, see how it goes on the motorway, and then we come off and we get a little bit of twisty road up to the Treff Hotel Panorama. So the plan is we'll do this same route in each of the coaches, or each of the ranges of coaches, and see how they differ. The coach to start them off then is going to be the Man Lions coach. So this is the base coach to get with the game in two versions. So you get the standard version here. You also get the Coach C, the longer version. And if you happen to have the football DLC, as I do, you also get the team bus. So again, a version based on the Coach C, but as you can see inside, it's got tables and things. We have featured it in a few of the videos, but looking rather nice in the Sims and Stuff French livery in this instance. So we'll use that. Obviously, a number of liveries are available for the coach. You can go for the default standard Flixbus paint, should you want to, when it loads. There we go. I do think it quite suits this. It looks quite nice. And then we've got the winter, the France 1 and 2 when they load. Eventually, there we go. We've got Italian, Netherlands. You can now customize your color. So you can just pick any color. You can change the black parts. You can change the bodywork. You can change the roof. You can add stripes, all in different colors. So that's something you can play around with and do your own easy skin within the game. That's the release skin that came with it. And that loads. There we go. And we've also then got my Sims and Stuff ones. So that's the one we're going to choose. So we're going to take this version of the coach for a drive. So we'll stick with that one. Date is the date that I'm recording this. Time 10 o'clock as always. Weather is dynamic, so we get a lovely weathery day. Weathery, is that a thing? A lovely May day. And we'll click on Start Game. If you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. Fernbus going out on the channel every single Friday. Something from OMSI, the bus simulator, on a Monday. Something from Trains on a Wednesday. Every other Saturday is something from Fernbus's sister game, Tourist Bus. The opposite Saturday, something from Flight. As I'm recording this, though, I am putting out some extra content in the form of a Twitch stream on a Tuesday, some trucking on a Thursday, and then some content on a Sunday. So here is our lovely coach. The standard coach that you get with the game, looking rather nice. We'll open up the luggage compartments so you can see what we get. So a couple on that side, and if I can stand back a bit. You get the door and one on this side. Is it one or two? One on this side. So yes, 3 luggage compartments you can open. We'll actually leave that one open so we can let our passengers put their luggage on. And I think it does look rather nice. So we'll climb on board. Hello passengers, we'll be with you shortly. And we'll have a walk up inside. So yes, we've got the toilet area and kitchen area here, where you can make drinks, and obviously that's the middle door where passengers like to get off. And quite a few seats up the back here. Overhead compartments looking rather nice. We've got a bit of a hatch in the roof for means of escape should we happen to fall over along the way. And down to the business end. So let's sit down. So rather nice looking dash. I do like this. We will power it up so we can get a bit of life into it. So we can activate our destination display, and we'll show you where to do that in a second. So that's a standard view. Then we've got all the switchgear just to the right of the instrument cluster. So you can start the engine from here should you wish. A fanfare horn gives you a two-tone horn basically. I don't know if I can demonstrate that. Sounds like an ambulance. Turn that off and you get that horn. We can turn the Wi-Fi on from here. We can turn the kitchen clearance on from here, the restroom clearance on, reading lights on, passenger lights on. We won't play the announcement just yet. Driver monitor we can turn on or off. That's here in the sat-nav. I like to have it off. Passenger monitor we can turn on, which is at the front of the coach above us. Lock the left luggage and or right luggage compartments. Unlock the doors. Air conditioning we will turn on, and you set that up here by increasing the temperature to 21 degrees, and that's the front door and rear door you can open here. So you don't have to map buttons as long as you press number 5. You then come to this view. Pressing number 6 then brings you to the instrument cluster in the middle. So fuel gauge, temperature gauge, air pressure gauges, speedo and rev counter and information in the middle. Pressing number 7 brings you to the left hand side of the driver's seat. So we've got mirror heating on or off, windscreen heating on or off, driver's light we can turn on or off from here. Driver's window we can open from here should you wish to. We can also lower the window shade and raise the window shade in the front from here, and turn our destination display on. So the Treff Hotel Panorama is where we are going. And that's it. That's the... oh no, that one. I missed that one. And over here we've got lights we can turn on. And there we go. Particulate filter on, cleaning on, ASR on, lift up, so you can raise and lower the coach when it's running. Front lift up and hold, rear lift up and hold, so it would save me grounding out so much in tourist bus. Brake-matic on, and obviously hazard lights we can put on there, and that's our tacho there. So really detailed. So we've got our coach set up then, looking rather nice. We won't start the engine just yet, but we will go outside and check in our passengers to see who's going to the Treff Hotel. And you are number 1.
Hello, mein ticket?
I haven't logged in yet, hang on. And you're going to the Treff Hotel. That's good, no problem. So I've decided to start here at Erfurt because that's where TML's based, and was looking for a road to drive down, and thought, well, why not do the Treff Hotel? So it does give us a mixture of roads. There we go, and you are next.
Hello, mein ticket?
Yep, that's your ticket, and you are next.
Das Ticket. Bitte, sehr freundlich.
So I thought I'd come and do some of these because we've completed the map. Yep, you're all good. And I thought a good opportunity to basically go through all the coaches, because I've been doing them out of Frankfurt flight arrival. No, you're wrong. You just drive the next bus. Yeah, you're going to Treff Hotel because we've been going through them out of order. Yep, you're all good. And you around here. I am bound in your direction, hopefully. So yes, we've been going through the coaches, but out of order. So I thought I'd then go through them in an order and have a look at them in detail in that order. So that's the outside then. Let's go and climb on board and do my announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Flixbus travel service going to the Treff Hotel Panorama. On the side of the coach it does say in French, a bonus to arrive alive, and trust me, it probably will be. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you will find a next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and for your safety, I do not advise reading the small print. Thank you. Right then, victims are on board. Let's sit ourselves down. That one. And we'll start it up. We'll close the door. Which I do really like on this. Okay, so into gear. Release the parking brake, which is down there to my left, look. Rather nicely. We'll indicate. And I quite like the indicators on this. They're slow. And I think that's quite cool. And of course, we'll do the announcement.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
And now in English.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
So yes, I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I'm only putting it in while we're waiting for more content, basically. Hopefully then we'll be able to bring you something new, but I wanted to do this for a while, and so I did suggest it on a video about a month ago, I think. But I think it'd be quite cool to see how each of the different coaches handles on the same route. So we got a bit of town, as we have here, then we'll have some motorway, and then we'll have a bit of twisty road. So a good mixture. We will, of course, at the end go through the leaderboard of shame and see. Oh, that's a bend. See how we're doing. So we'll add the two minibuses to this at the end of the journey as well, because obviously we can't do those in Flixbus mode, but we will add those in. But so we all start in Flixbus mode, because I quite like the announcement, and it's quite nice checking passengers in and taking them places, because that gains me XP. So out onto the motorway then, so we get a little bit of motorway, and then we get that twisty bit. So not a long journey, but I thought it was quite nice to look round each of the coaches. And then what I'll do is every time we get a new vehicle, I'll do the same again. I'll do the same route in that new vehicle just to test them. So right, foot down. I really still, this is the first vehicle that was in Fernbus, and I do still have a place for this. It's really nice. It's just effortless, it's quiet. So if you buy the game, you get this, you get the Type C, so the longer version of this, and you get the little BB40 minibus, all which are fantastic. So a bit of a stretch on the motorway, so it gets up to 100 k's quite effortlessly. Visibility very nice in here. Obviously I'm using Track IR, so quite easy to look around. So we'll start each trip at the same time, as I do always, so at 10 a.m. So make our way down here. Yeah, I just thought it'd be quite nice to make sure that we drive all the coaches. So we'll have a proper look around them all, and hopefully you're going to enjoy the series. But I'm recording these a little bit in advance, as you'll see by the you've seen by the date. I'm trying to get myself ahead of YouTube content, so there may have already been a few of these recorded by the time you actually see them. So I'm now hoping you are enjoying them. So yeah, really effortless on the motorway. 100 k's, not a problem to maintain. Got a bit of a hill coming up here, so that'll be a good test for some of them. See how well it copes up the hill. Are we going to get much of a loss of speed? It did change down. So it's changed down to 11th. And we got some rain. I'm really glad they added the auto wipers to this. So yeah, we did change down to 11th up that hill, but that's not too bad. I can live with that. Then back up into 12th for the cruise. So yes, the motorway journeys that it's designed for, doing really, really well, even in the rain. So I think there should be our stop coming up here. I'll stop, I'll turn off. Yes, it is. Right, so now we get a bit a twisty road now. So a chance to see how it copes with 1A road, as we call them here in the UK. Oh, Mark taking the sign out there.
Wo hast du denn deinen Führerschein gemacht?
So 70k limit. Yeah, I like the engine note in this. I really like the way it changes gears. It's just a pleasant place to be. And 41k to go now to the hotel. So up in the twisties. So quite a good little test journey. We've got some town work, some motorway work, some hills, and then a little bit of twisty road to see how they handle. And you can't beat that scenery. I'd love to drive this route in real life. I might have to do that when I go out to see TML. I'm guessing it's a real hotel. I might have to actually physically drive this route. Alright, so breaking down through the little village. Town, I'm guessing it is. And 27k to go. Back out, so foot down, up to 80k again. Really effortlessly into a bend. That caught me out somewhat. Yeah, I really do like the audio in this. Oh, that was a bend. So I've taken the shorter version of this. I think what I'll do in future videos is I'll maybe take the longest version, just to give us a bit of a challenge around some of these bends, just to see how they go, see how maneuverable they are. So whenever we get a new vehicle, I will then take it on this exact same route. So we've definitely got a mixture of twisty roads, some hills, some town. I think it's a great route. And don't forget, if you're new to my content and you haven't done already, do please check out the Discord server. It's an awesome community on Discord, full of brilliant people. So if you're into any sort of sim gaming, do check it out. It is a fantastic place to get involved. Post some screenshots of your favourite Fernbus vehicles, your favourite route, and other sims as well. Right, so here's our destination. And that handled that route really, really well. Glad he stopped then. Yeah, definitely a great test route, that. I like that. And down we come to the Treff Hotel. And we get to test the turning circle at the very end. See how well it goes around here. Full lock. Ooh, I can get round. Yeah, get round in one. Okay, parking brake on. Open the luggage compartment, open the rear doors, into neutral, engine off. And there we go. Our passengers escape. So here we are at the Treff Hotel. Managed to get there okay. Not blocking traffic with the parking, that's quite handy. So we'll exit there and see how we did. Hopefully okay. Right, passengers transported was 10, tickets sold 1, stops completed 2, contact with Central 0. I didn't click start ride at the beginning, did I? Drove 127k. Arrived on time, departed on time. Air conditioning was 84%. Apart from that, we're all good. I damaged a property. Oh yeah, I broke a sign, didn't I? Speed was maintained 99% of the time and broke the safety distance twice. Got 384 XP. So we'll see how that relates to the leaderboard of shame. Okay, let's check out the leaderboard then. My ranking is 448. Top 100, never going to be a thing. My friends, okay, ignoring those above me. I'm at 448, Stewie B at 500, Web95 at 922, Dylan at 1053, Lee at 1283, Scouse at 2041, Amy Lou at 2058, Mike at 2145, Captain Chaos at 2168, Jeff at 2433, Ray at 2851, Tap Out Down at 2985, Manly at 3099, Dylan at 3159, Chris Brown at 3173, Dom Radio at 3250, Sam at 3264, Just Branko at 3310, Tux down there at 3587, Hackett at 4214, Toad McNinja at 4665, Chop at 5476, Ortog at 5886, Trent at 6162, N Quarter at 7858, Doria 8289, Sammy at 10429, Matthew at 13308, Blinky at 14009. Sonata at 14097, Bloodlock at 15648, The Hill at 16731, Bob at 17431, Tom at 27391, Ronco at 28933, Gazpode at 34923, Larwood still down there at 37280, Brad at 38990, AT Gaming at 39141, Alex at 39849, Scott at 41423, Crisp at 41847, D-Dan at 51966, Matu at 52732. We're getting into the shameful section now. Ben at 54385, Johnny at 6822, Noz at 63621, Midiego at 74127, Jack at 93354, Josh at 95185, Matty at 97935, and the most shamed at all at 101,855, Danny. If you want to be shamed on a weekly basis, don't please just try and add me through Steam. Please send me a message through the Discord server saying, yes, Steve, I'm not shamed enough in my life. I'd like you to shame me as well once a week, if you would. Thanks very much. So yes, hope you enjoyed that. I am recording these a bit in advance, so there'll probably be 2 or 3 done by the time you actually see the first one. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, we'll carry on with some normal routes and other stuff once we can open up a bit more of the map and stuff. We'll certainly do that. So every time a new vehicle comes out, we'll do that same route. It's a good motorway test, a good town test, a good hills test, and we'll have a proper look around them all. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's going to be a great series. And do please check out the Discord server and hit subscribe if you haven't done already. We'll leave that there. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching. And yes, I did wait for the music to finish. Bye.